Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Season 7 NRSL Outback Xfinity Series All-Star Race here at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Boy, oh boy, it's been a time coming, but we're finally here. We're ready to go. All these drivers who are here for this race, they are getting ready to get set here. And I'll tell you what, with these drivers, how they are, that they got into the field though, it's going to be a two-segment race. For both Xfinity and Cup, it's going to go with a 15-lap, let me see what's up there, 17-lap dash, my apologies there. And then after the 17-lap dash, for those who do not retire out of the race, we'll then go on to the final segment, which will be caution-free, and the winner of that wins the All-Star race. Let's get you down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Cody Lamitz for this one. Our fan vote winner, starting next to him, Joshua Sicoli. Third, Brett Pritchard. Fourth, Jeffrey Finguy, one of your showdown winners. Fifth, William Flickinger. Sixth, Patrick Smith. Seventh, Kyle Heath. Eighth, Jonathan Thorland. Ninth, Joshua Osborne. Fifth, top 10, Kate Anderson. And to show you the rest of your starting lineup here, we'll go rear chase mode here. You got Cole Deaver, Seth Cole, Ember Ross, RJ Bishop, Dylan Thoreau, Connor Meyer, Zachary Fitzwater, Emmanuel Hartnett, Remy Pitcher, Scott Rouch, Ryan Acosta, Zach Flickinger, Andre Bronskis, Eric Burton. He was the one that also made it in. I made a mistake about, who was in and all that. Here comes the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
And actually, my mistake. Showdown winners were Eric Burton and James Qualls. Cody Lamitz was the fan vote winner. James Qualls, and on the final row, Kev Shearer, all by his lumps himself as well. Triggered. Anyways, outside of the trigger jokes and all, so the 17 laps will be with the caution on. And then after that, the cautions will be off. So pace car is going to come on down pit road here. As there goes the pace car. We're going to return them loose. 17 laps of action for segment 1 here. Buckle up tight, folks. You are not going to miss out on a great event right here. Here we go. Chevy Camaro of Cody Lamitz, the fan vote winner, and the Chevy Camaro of Joshua Sicoli will take us to the green flag here at Coca-Cola. Completing lap number 1, Cody Lamitz will lead the first lap, the fan vote winner. Interesting to see that right there, as now you're seeing 3 wide for position number 4 there, between Kyle Keith in the 24, Jeffrey Finguy the 92, and Osborne in the 27. Now Osborne trying to look for that second position. Amazing how he's in here, but then in the Cup Series, he is on a tear. He'll be in the Cup All-Star race as well with a few other drivers. I apologize, man, I'm yawning big time there. 4 wide for position. Oh boy, that is not good. Pritchard trying to get out of there. Very smart call by the 3. All this stuff behind Cody Lamitz. So the drivers that are in both, as of what we are aware of, we have Connor Meyer, Zach Flickinger. I believe Cody Lamitz is now in there. Seth Cole, because he won the Cup fan vote easily. I believe Johnny Gardner is also in as well. Yes, he is. Oh, and Keith just got dumped. Bronskis goes around, and Bird slides up the track and takes out. Oh my goodness! Oh my God! And a big crash. Finguy flipping over. Barrel rolling. And the big one strikes. Oh, and Acosta just nailed it at 92. Good Lord, the 96 of William Flickinger in the big one. Oh my God, who made it through that one is the bigger question. I believe the top 5 made it through, and I think Fitzwater did as well. As long as you're able to continue the car, that's what counts. But there's a good number of drivers that went down pit road, let alone, so. My God. Osborne, there's Acasa, there's Hartnett. Look at Osborne's car, crunched, front and back. No doubt about that car is just done. Why was that even a question? Nine cars still remain out on the track as of what we know of. There's Cole Beaver's car. He actually crossed the line at 13, so my mistake on the 9. We had, I believe, 12 cars. Cole's got some damage. So from behind, Bishop has damage. They include Joshua Sicoli, Andres Baranskis, Connor Meyer, and Seth Cole and Cole Beaver. Now, I'm just not sure in general who's going to continue and who's going to DNF, but remember, as long as they keep their car on the track at the end of the race, they will be in the final segment. Baranskis getting some repairs. Connor Meyer's getting some repairs. Seth Cole, he's getting some repairs. Joshua Sicoli's getting some repairs. One of the guys who really got involved heavy, they're just out of it. Cole Beaver, he's out of the race. Looks like we're going to have 10 cars left to duke it out here for this All-Star race. Caution is out for the first time today, the big one. And when I mean big one, yeah, it definitely happened. And Myers called it quits. Now we have 9 cars. It's going to be a slim field there for this All-Star for the final segment. Let's take a look what happened. Here's a look at what happened. I mean, this was just a disaster in the making, but watch here. This is what initially is going to start the crash. Connor Meyer, seeing that 51 there, goes underneath the 9 of Cole Deaver. This allows the 9 to go up into that corner panel of that Bass Pro Shops 24. See contact up ahead between Eric Burton and Zach Flickinger there. There's the accident right there. Goes into Bronskis. Oh, Burton clipped the 44. That was what happened up the head. Burton just obviously took some people out for whatever reason. Same for Zach Flickinger. Oh, I think that was Finn guy right there. Look, oh no, that was Roush. Look at the 96 though. In case you're wondering, that is him riding the catch fence. At a huge height. There's Bishop going into Jonathan Zorlin right there. There's Dylan Thoreau. Oh, Emma Rock. Oh, wow. That was a lick. Let's go back to Zach and William Flickinger there. My goodness. Keep in mind, look at his speed. You can see right there, 237 in this turn. And just, wow. That car caught some air and just rode the catch. Finn guy, wow. His car actually catapulted to the wall right there. My God, that is unbelievable. And then Finn guy and William Flickinger, they both go for a tumble. See, Finn guy landed on 4 wheels. William Flickinger did not. Ryan Acosta see him get involved. Well, Eric Burton also had landed upside down as well. Let's actually go Zach Flickinger here. Watch the 44. Just missed the inside wall right there. Man, it's like that. Look at that. He just lost control and just absolutely took out Roush and Thoreau. And the leader just gets on by. I believe the cars You see there on the inside line, but the only ones who really made it through that were in the rear of the field. Fitzwater got by 2. Oh, that was Sicoli you just seen right there. Or not Sicoli, that's Zorlin. My apologies. Connor Meyer right there. Now I got to go back. Oh, Kyle Keith actually flipped over too because of the banking. Let's just see this part. So there they are right there. You see the 3 cars going around right there. Flip Cole Deaver can say, you turned me, screw you, and nice miss by Jonathan Zorl eventually getting involved. Ryan Acosta nowhere to go. Joshua Sicoli definitely nowhere to go. Car literally just got squeezed the wall. Connor Meyer thought he had it through, but then with the car bouncing back off another car, yep, there went that. Caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Well, there you see what's left of the field. Kev Shearer had a problem with the tire, so it's down to 8 cars for this all-star race. Thomas, Fisher, Anderson, Gardner, Fitzwater, Bishop, Sicoli, and Seth Cole. Green flag is back out. We have gotten word from the NRSL officials that due to the wreck that took place, it is now going to be a 1-segment race. It was originally planned as a 2, but because of the amount of cars that are left over and they want to get ready for the Cup All-Star race, they are going to move it from a 2-segment race to a 1-segment race. So whoever wins this segment, that's it. They win the All-Star race. So it all comes down to Cody Lamas, Kate Anderson, Zachary Fitzwater, Ramian Fisher, Johnny Gardner. Those are probably the 5 that could really win this there. RJ Bishop at 6. He's got damage, though. And then you got Joshua Sicoli 7 and Seth Cole in 8th. So battle between these 5 right here is going to determine the winner of this race. And I mean, these guys right here, I'll tell you what, I don't think anyone really expected that type of wreck. And at the same time, I don't think these guys really expected, you know, anything like that to happen. There you see Fitzwater trying to get around Anderson, nearly trying to turn. Cody Lamas, though, ever since he had that lead, he has not looked back in that Lowe's Chevrolet. Remember, that is the fan vote winner for this series. I guarantee you Seth Cole in that 55, a lot of eyes are going to be on him in the Cup race because Cody's situation. For Cody, he's really got to hold out 4 drivers there. 4 freaking drivers. The Llama. Trying to hold off Ramian Fisher and Kate Anderson right now, but Ramian Fisher has been all over the back bumper of that Lowe's Chevrolet Camaro. And no one's really made any attempts to go for that lead. Now Anderson and Fitzwater have caught up to the 22. And Johnny Gardner trying to do what he can to get up into there as well, but it does not look good at all. Anderson took the 2nd position there from Ramian Fisher. Let's go on board the 42 car there. It's Fisher trying to look to the inside. Let's go on board that 42. I see here this is the out want to be on the straightaways there, so see if the Texaco Javelin there can get the job done. But Cody Lawrence has led every single lap of this event. He's got to be enjoying that cruise control. 8 to 4th. Now Fitzwater jumps to 3rd. And now Gardner finally making his first move ever since the yellow. Trying to get that 4th position from Kate Anderson. 5 laps to go between 5 drivers. Cody Lamas trying to do what he can to run away the best he can there. Looking on the rear shot there. Ramey Fisher now looking for 2nd on Fitzwater. That's got to be what the 5 is loving to see right there. Less competition, less worry. That 22, however, is starting to close down that 5 car. 4 to go there. Now Fitzwater looking underneath for that 2nd position. Now Johnny Gardner starting to make his presence known. He's trying to look 3 wide, tucks back in line. Fisher trying to hold off those 7 off the turn. He will do so. Nice move by the 22 of Fisher. As now you're seeing from the spectator camera angle here with 3 laps to go. Fisher's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to get around this 5 car with drafting help? Because these guys, they keep battling for other positions, but they're not battling for that lead. But will it change? Because Fitzwater, oh, he's going to dive low instead. Fisher trying to tuck back in line, or at least try to go for this lead right now. He's trying to peek that discount tire Dodge. Or, I'd say Dodge, wow. I think it's the Ford, yeah, it's the Ford. Why am I saying Dodge? I'm probably still with Dodge. Anyways, 2 to go. For Cody Lamas and Ramey and Fisher. Fisher just trying to do what he can to knock the 5 out of the way and get this win. In the cockpit view of the 22 car. Here comes the 07 of Fitzwater. I would stick with them, but Fitzwater again looking underneath the 22 of Fisher. Fisher going to hold him off right there. It's going to come down to the white flag here for Cody Lamas, Ramey and Fisher, and others. This is their last chance to get onto that 5. Fitzwater again looking for 2nd. White flag displayed for Cody Lamas. Johnny Gardner working with Zachary Fitzwater. Those 2 are good buddies. They're trying to work together to get around that 22, and he was not doing it. Fisher's got 1 chance. He's got to nail it. It's in 3 and 4. That's where I would do it. Fitzwater trying to tell 22, go now, go now. But he doesn't do it. Fitzwater going for 2nd. That's going to seal the deal. Cody Lamas, coming off the final turn, is going to make history. For the first time ever, a fan vote winner is going to win the All-Star race here in the Xfinity Series. Lamas wins it. Cody Lamas going to get the job done here at Coca-Cola. What a big win that is for the 5 team. Because it is marked official because of the cars remaining on the field. You're not going to do a few lap dash there. So they're officially giving it to Cody Lamas. Here's your results. 8 cars finished the race after all that happened. Due to that big wreck, look at all the drivers out of the race. Torn up race cars on All-Star Weekend. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like to be sure to give a like, comment, thoughts, race, subscribe, be part of the NRSL, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys later for the Cup All-Star race, and then race 15 at Charlotte. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Season 6 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series All-Star Race here at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. I am here joined by Kyle Keith, who it is normally a big tradition we have in the Cup Series in the All-Star booth, that we always have him around. Kyle, first off, thank you for joining us. It is a great pleasure to have you here, man.
It's a good day here to be here. Just got wrapped up with another series, so I'm all commentaried up, ready to go, and it's going to be one hell of an all-star race tonight. I'm going to show you that.
Well, it is a little cloudy, a little overcast today, but nonetheless, the drivers are here. They are ready to go. So, as you can see here in Massachusetts, it has been a great atmosphere. The crowd has been fantastic. All 42 drivers that came around for both Xfinity and Cup, they've had their pictures taken with the fans. So let's get on down to your starting lineup here. On the pole for this event is Mason Powers. Starting next to him is Zachary Fitzwater. Third is Zach Fickinger. Fourth, Evan Becker. Fifth, Jessica Shelton. Sixth, Dylan Pote. Seventh, Connor Meyer. Eighth, Stephen Pollard the third. Ninth, in his final All-Star appearance, Ian Dutta. And completing the top 10, DJ Curtis. And here's the rest of your starting lineup here for today's All-Star race. You got Trent Dunham, Charles Sanford, JT Bryant, Michael Walton, Ember Ross, Jeffrey Finguy, Cody Lamas, Quentin Moore, Jackie Tang, Angel Navarro, Kyle Keith, Anthony McCurry, Sky Commons, Johnny Gardner, Alex Ferranti, Clint Spillman, Seth Cole, the fan vote winner, John Art, and rounding up the field in 29th, Joshua Osborne. So, we're going to discuss the rules real quick going into this All-Star event here at Coca-Cola. It is going to go down as this. There will be two segments that will take place. One is a 17-lap that is going on by, and then after that, the field will get randomized for those that still finish the race. It will then be a 9-lap showdown, or whatever is set to 5%. I believe it's 9 laps there. But other than that, once those 9 laps come on by, no cautions will take place. So if you wreck, and the wreck takes on play, there will be no cautions. It's a race to the finish, 9 laps. That is how the All-Star field will take play. The winner of Segment 2 wins the All-Star event. So, a lot is on the line here, Kyle. I know there's a lot of pressure. What do you think is the matter of opportunity here if you're one of the drivers that tries to come into this event?
Well, the matter is you're coming in here and you're walking away with the steering wheel. These cars are special built for this race. The time and labor into these cars. So, the race, or are you coming home with a steering wheel?
We'll see what will happen
play this race
and go off. Mason Powers is going to lead them down. So a few notes to take over real quickly. First off, we have our, I believe we have a hometown hero. Zach Rogers is not in the field. And to my knowledge, that any other drivers that are there. Oh yes, now I realize. Alex Ferranti is the only hometown hero for the Cup Series. That is it. Everyone else, well, they are not from the Massachusetts area. So, Ace Car is about to dive on pit road. The ticker is up, 17 laps of action. And we'll document some more in just a bit. But Kyle, I guess because you're here, go ahead and take it away, big dog.
Mason Powers coming down with Zachary Fitzwater getting ready to get the green flag underway here at the All-Star race. Green flag in the air. Mason Powers leads him down. We're underway here at Coca-Cola.
Now, this track is very unique. It is a well-known SS that's there that's got the biggest banks that is out there in the NRSL circuits. And you can see the way how the banks are, you could definitely make a lot of passes in there. But once you're on the straightaway, you definitely want to be on that outside line. So some key factors coming into this race, as you notice, there's some different looking schemes on a few different cars. Because apparently, if you notice Second Keith Motorsports there, they're celebrating their 5th year in the NRSL. And in general, and Kyle Keith had moved for this one-off event from the 42. Oh, in trouble! DJ Curtis around! Oh, Johnny Gardner, Anthony McCurry, that's one of the showdown winners. Clint Spillman around. Oh my goodness, John Art! Barrel rolling down turn 3 and 4. And both
take long at all.
Wow, both the Young Motorsports cars involved. Ferranti and JT Bryant. DJ Curtis, last year's All-Star winner.
Seasons. Yep.
As long as he's able to continue the car, that's all that counts. Johnny Gardner, there's John Art. I doubt he will continue, but that's one of the cars we're going to mention. He got that gold-looking scheme in honor of Sega Keith's 5-year anniversary there. Anthony McCurry, there's Johnny Gardner. Angel Navarro, another tough break for him. It seems like the All-Star break's never been good for him there. Owen Pote, the champion, involved there in the Baja Blast. Jeffrey Finguy, the other showdown winner. Clint Spillman in the 4. Everybody else looks like they are A-OK, so that is a good sign. So I'm going to quickly just document here, just in case we see any of the drivers come down pit road. Kyle Keith was originally scheduled in the 42, but because of the new Sega Keith deal, he's in a one-off of being in the 5 car just for this event only. And he is showing that with pride right there. So if you see the Target Dodge in the number 5 car, they're celebrated very well. It's hard to believe they've been here for 5 years. Isn't that so?
I can't believe it. To be honest with you, it just flies by.
Very quick. We are under caution for the first time today here. Your leader right now is Zach Flickinger in the 8 car, one of the gold cars that's here. Let's go take a look at ourselves our first caution in today's race, as it happened very early on lap 1. Well, there's one thing these drivers learn. You definitely don't want to be leaning on each other, especially heading off to turn 3. And unfortunately, DJ Curtis and Dylan Pote, they paid the price right here.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened last season. We documented that it's a very prime spot for drivers to understand the track gets narrowed up. Go
see,
good impacts there.
He basically lost it, but then he kept his car together. Finguy was stuck with the 77, and both cars go into the 31 right there. Now, this was over here. There was another crash right up here. We'll go back a little bit on that one there. Oh, McCurry right into Johnny Gardner. There you see John Art and Clint Spillman. Let's go back. Let's see the cause here. Now, these guys were trying to avoid before there. Nice miss by JT Bryant in the 22 car right there. Oh, my God. They were 4 wide all over the place. Like,
No.
I don't know. Someone
No, right there.
Art?
Gardner gets...
Oh, yeah, John Art right there. And Johnny Gardner. Both cars are wrecked right there. Seth Cole, your fan vote winner. There's Ferranti, there's McCurry, there's Spillman, and Bryant all getting involved. Sky Comet's nice miss by the 24. All go around and watch the 05 of John Art right there. Sliding down the banking, and this is how heavy the banking is. You hit the apron, and then you have a good chance of flipping over. Unfortunately, the 05, he's going to be that victim right there. And then look out, Angel Navarro. Oh, right as he was upside down and goes for a barrel roll. The 61 also flipped over as well.
That confused me because when we cut back to this camera when it was live, I thought Arndt just plowed right into this, but he was already in the wreck.
Yeah, good news for John Art. He is okay. Same for Anthony McCurry. But the main question is who's going to continue and who's going to not be able to continue the All-Star race. We definitely know John Art. He is not coming back into this event. Caution's out for the first time today. Zach Flickinger, your leader. Let's go take back to the green.
Definitely. Okay, Dunham get inside before the turn. He's going to have a good start if he does. Ooh, that was about to get bad. That was exactly. No, and I'm surprised Cody Lamas isn't up there. He's had a pretty good the last couple of races. Definitely showing his for the first time I think in a long time. Starting to worry me because I'm seeing Ember Ross. She's 1 and 2, but she'll cut back down to the bottom, and that's going to cause a route here. Said all he's got to do is finish this segment. He'll be ready to go for the 9 laps. So he's probably just buying his time. Talking about, ooh, that almost ended badly. He's definitely showing his stride at this point of his career, and he needs to, especially in that 27 Camaro, as See, probably a third looks down to the bottom and makes it 3 wide for the lead. Uh-oh. Oh! Here. It's going to be a wreck if they're not careful. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh. Gotten screwed twice. 3 wide. I don't know. I think Osborne's in the catbird seat right now. I really do. If he can get help from Flickinger, he's gonna make some moves. From Seth Cole. Flickinger in the SKM Dodge. They're good at super speedways. Can Osborne help him out? Oh, 3 wide. No. You've seen a couple of drivers definitely save some stuff. I mean, let's say Cody Lamas, Stephen Pollard, Zachary Fitzwater, Connor Meyer at the beginning of the race, and then you saw them start to back themselves up to the back. I think they just wanted to get through the segment too.
So we are back as all the sun is now back out here after the overcast has been away. So now your drivers are here. It has been randomized, and here we go. Ember Ross will start as the leader, and as you notice, 9 laps. Here are all the drivers going through. And man,
Drivers, start your engine!
as there's the command that's been given. 9 laps, no cautions. Winner segment 2 is your all-star race winner. This is going to be rather interesting to see what will happen with these drivers. Kyle, there's been some favorites already, but now because some of the guys who got involved in the wreck, like Alex Ferranti and Michael Walton even a bit, and hell, even Jeffrey Finguy, Kyle Keith was behind, and others, they got a fresh car. So who do you think is going to win this all-star race, man?
Geez, you know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say Seth Cole, but he's all the way in the back, man. He got a terrible randomization, and he's starting almost dead last.
Yeah, not a good qualifying effort for that 33 team right there on the second effort there. But here we go, pace car back down pit road, and the last time as well. Green flag underway here at Coca-Cola. Segment 2 is green. And like as mentioned before, 9 laps, no cautions. First one of the checkers wins the All-Star event. And already they are not wasting any.
Oh God, they're gonna ruin themselves so early.
Very odd why they're going 3 wide early, but it's 9 laps. They're saying, screw it, let's go. Look at Ember Ross trying to hold off Ian Dutta and Trent Dunham. Dunham with a nice run on that inside line. Ross has got no help on the outside. That is why that 20 car is getting no run at all. And looks like leading lap number 1, it will be a battle between Trent Dunham and Stephen Pollard III. Now Johnny Gardner trying to look underneath. Dunham barely will lead that lap.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting. And in turn 1 and turn 3, they're squeezing. Ooh, Dunn almost squeezed Kyle Keith up in the wall.
Yeah, that was a very risky move right there. But this is where the risks are made right here. You got to go for moves like that. Oh, wow, Gardner. I think that was his teammate that almost turned him. And remember, Gardner Racing a couple weeks ago, they had some problems where they had to get a little team orientation in there and try to say, hey, man, can't be doing that stuff. Flickinger now in the corner. He turns, Jackie Tag, keeps it together. Spillman in back to contact. Oh, my God, they nearly went 4 wide. Oh, and there goes Spillman into the wall. I think. No, you don't have damage. I don't know how he got... Oh, look out. It's Osborne right there.
Lord.
Just trying to keep the car together. Oh, and that's Ferranti bounced off of. Man, the Outback Steakhouse Chevrolet is all over the place, but that may have just ended this chance for the win.
My God.
That 4 car was all over the place.
Get out to 11, would you?
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to help the 4 car out at all. That's really going to hurt him. That's going to be your first car out of the draft that's not going to win. Oh, and a couple stragglers, but I think they'll be able to be okay. That's Sheldon Bryant for... Oh, my goodness gracious! Ian Dutta just died just about. Oh, my God, and the caution... Oh, no, I just realized the caution ain't out. Shelton, Kyle Keith,
they're not.
Jeffrey Finguy down. Oh, I can't tell who that is. I think that was... I see a red car. I couldn't tell who that was. Oh, it was Sanford. He hit the pit wall. Jesus
God,
H.
huge wreck.
Pollard the third also involved.
Oh.
Jessica Sheldon. Joshua Osborne got held up, but he did get a piece of it. JT Bryant. There's Spillman. And Devin Becker, I believe, has got damage as well. Yes, he does. Right side damage. Michael
Your
Walton,
bigger thing is
Connor Meyer, Sky comments. They made it through, but yeah, not a good idea there. But they are behind. Ember Ross is going to barely be in this pack. It's going to come down to 10 drivers battling for the win. And look at that when I say this. Your pick, Seth Cole, he's coming. Funny
hard,
enough,
man. I thought he was going to get involved in the wreck.
Oh, yeah. Funny enough, in Xfinity, Cody Lamas managed to win the fan vote in that one, ended up winning the race. Seth Cole won segment 1 here. And here he is trying to win not only segment 2, but win the entire All-Star race. We've never actually had not only a fan vote winner in the All-Star race win the entire event, but we've never actually had a fan vote sweep. That'd be awesome. I've never seen that before. We'll take a look at that crash at the end of the race there. But Cody Lamas out in front trying to be 2 for 2 in the All-Star events. That's also never been done before.
He's going to have to really block here because he's got some good contenders, especially Mason Powers behind him.
Wow, look at all the Chevys that are here. Cody Lamas, Dylan Pote, Mason Powers, Seth Cole. Then you got the Camaro of Jackie Tang. And then outside of the Chevys, the first Dodge, Daytona Dodge rather, that's Trent Dunham and Zach Flickinger. The best Toyota, and the only Toyota, is Ember Ross. And then a couple more Camaros of Quentin Moore and Johnny Gardner. And then everyone else quite a ways back. No Fords up in the front. Not good for Michael Walton and others. They're probably going to catch Pollard the third if everything goes according to plan. Now Mason Powers goes underneath the champ, Dylan Pote.
Seth Cole went with him too.
Seth Cole following. Very nice move there. You see Jackie Tang, the California native there, trying to go underneath Trent Dunham, but this is where you want to be on that outside line. Ember Ross trying to get a run on the high line to pass the 85. That's a rare move. Is she going to make it work? Oh, couldn't do it in time. Just got slipped up to the high line. Now Tang's going to actually pass the 20. Cody will follow. 2 laps ago when we crossed the line, here comes Seth Cole.
First All-Star win as well.
I'm still absolutely just amazed about what happened to Ian Dudd. I cannot believe that at all. And Cole just went underneath the 41. 41 tried to put a block, could not do it. Cole trying to get the lead from Powers, trying to clear, can't do it. Tang working with the 33, now looks underneath 3 wide. And look at Dunham down the middle. Don't count out that one car.
Big moves. Big moves, that's contact.
Oh, Tang barely got his nose underneath the 33. Here comes Ember Ross. White flag coming to the line. And they're catching up to Pollard the third and Kyle Keith. Lap traffic's going to play a factor.
Oh,
Powers
man,
has had plenty
this
of
is gonna be
experience
good.
and he's had good luck. Can history strike for him? Oh, they're going to get him into the
line's
turn.
done.
And oh, look at Seth Cole gets by. Tang gets by. Dunham gets by. Look at Cody on the high line. Wow, he barely made that work. Now to the 5
Dunham's
car
got
they
a
approach. Will they approach Kyle Keith or will they be able to be okay? They're not going to catch Ferranti. Maybe down to between 2 good friends, Seth Cole and Trent Dunham. Dunham's got one chance. He's got to make it work, and he has to rely on that lap car. Ironic enough, his teammate and boss owner. Did Dunham make it work? He's trying to make it work. Cole trying to get held up. Dunham looks to the line. Oh my God, no way! No way! Are you serious?
What?
No way! Get out of here!
His boss
Trent
held him
Dunham
up.
just
The boss
stole
held him.
win from Seth Cole.
Oh, Kyle Keith held him up on purpose. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, the team order worked, and Trent Dunham is going to steal the All-Star win from Seth Cole.
What?
He is your Season 6 Universal Orlando Cup Series All-Star Race winner, and Kyle Keith running away to celebrate. Are you kidding me?
Damn right I'm celebrating, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness gracious. I am just...
Team owners.
Well, segment 2 definitely did not disappoint at all. And what a way to end the All-Star Race weekend. And Trent Dunham going to go out in style. I am just... Wow. Folks, 9 laps can do so much. You can have a big, huge crash, and you can have a team owner just totally steal the absolute win for helping out his own teammate. Unbelievable.
awesome. What are you talking
Wow.
about? I'm ecstatic.
Folks, I have
Ah,
never. I mean, and the closest I've seen to that, and it wasn't even a team owner thing, was Atlanta a couple seasons ago when Mason Powers won that event from Jessica Shelton, thanks to Stephen Pollard III, I think it was. We got to look at the finish one last time here. Unbelievable. When you look at it from
let's
right
do
here,
the
just
lap.
on the full lap here, Seth Cole gets by Pollard III right here. Tang and
Hmm.
Dunham get by right there. Now you see Kyle Keith's distance. He's going about 215, about 216 nearly. Actually, at that point, they're going at least 20 miles an hour faster. It comes down to the final three. Cody's just too far back. Jackie Tang gave all that he could. He's just out of time at this point. So it's basically down to these two. And for a minute, I didn't even think
Oh,
they were
this is
going to get
good.
up to him. But he just held enough right there.
All
And
right. Do it, team owner.
wow.
Hits the
Wow.
brakes. Hits the brakes. God.
Let's actually see
Oh
on the
no.
helicopter view how close this was. Actually, oh no, actually, let's go spectator view. See, this is all cold. That's Dunham right there. Oh, that's easy. Wow. That is unbelievable.
What?
And ironic enough, if you look carefully at the interval, they were actually nearly tied between Cole and Tang earlier on, and that is the margin of finish. Thanks to Kyle Keith holding himself Cole to let his teammate get the win. Wow,
Have you ever?
I have never actually seen the margin. I'm kind of curious to know. Was it? Wow, 0-1, 1/100th.
Wow.
That is amazing.
I'll
That
be.
is amazing. So we have to go take a look at the big crash that happened. And out of all the people that I've seen basically nearly die, it had to have been Ian Dutta. Unfortunately, in his final All-Star event, that is the way how he's going to end it. And that's a pretty crappy way to end your All-Star career here. But let's take a look what happened that caused the wreck off turn 4. Let's see. And you were mentioning before about how these guys were going way too crazy early on, and it was just a matter of time.
The quarter panel incident? Oh,
I
it
think it may
was.
have been
Again,
Fitzwater.
I'm correct.
Fitzwater to Becker. Yep.
Pitching.
Fitzwater. Oh, just got into 32 and I think he grabbed the wall. Oh
Whoa!
my God. I think I exactly know what happened. We'll take a look to be sure. But I think if you
Oh.
watch carefully, the front end of the 32 actually caught the... Oh, my God, Charles Samper.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Yeah, watch carefully with the 32. I think this is what happened. This is a very rare thing you can find in NR in general. But watch the front end of the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Chevrolet. I believe we'll have it when the camera moves. Yes, right here. Now watch carefully. You see Fitzwater
Oh.
hits the wall. Now watch the front end of 32. I think it's going to catch the wall. Yep, right there. As you can see very carefully, the front end of the Chevrolet catches the wall, which then propels the car into the air. Look, he's actually hit the catch fence and flying in the air. I have not actually seen a wreck kind of close to like that since Season 1's All-Star event. My God.
Give me
It
the
was either
4 on
Season
board.
1 or
I
Season
want
2.
the 4.
No, Season 1. That was, I remember correctly. But then we got to go over to Charles Samper. Actually, let's go back a bit. Let's actually see this part of the crash. Go to
It's like, give me the 4 on board there. To see the, just
definitely,
go
we'll
underneath.
definitely have to take a look at that. Let's see what happened with Samper and others here. Oh, Fitzwater just went sliding right down into Finn guy. Wow, that was a lick right there. See the 32 fly in the background. Watch the 5. He just bounced off the wall. Goes into the 99. Charles Samper's trying to avoid the accident. Remember, he does get a little piece right here, and then watch carefully. He's just trying to avoid the pit wall. Oh, and right there, that was Pollard. That was Pollard that just hit him. Passenger side. Wow. Yeah, folks, I have not seen a crash that hit the pit wall like that since Season 1, when it was Cam Haas in the number 67 that actually hit that wall. And I remember correctly, the 24 actually had a good view of avoiding it and seeing the car hit that wall. And here we are, years later, seeing that moment. We definitely got to go on board with the 32. Unbelievable. Let's go on board Oh, that's Seth Cole's
Let's
on
go.
board there. Wrong 30 car. There we go. Back up a tiny bit here. On board, Ian Dutta here. Buckle up tight. This is going to be a hard leg. Oh, you gets Cena right there. Front end just grabbed the wall. Fortunately, he's going to land upside down, too. Go on board with Charles Sanford, the 03. He also took a wild ride in that Coke Vanilla Chevrolet right there. On board, Charles Sanford.
Out of that one. 32.
Yeah, right there. Just gets the hit and hello. Now, I think, the keyword think, there's one driver I think that made it through really well, and I want to be sure for the life of me. We got to check with Sky Commons. Let's go on board with 24.
Austin Dillon to Daytona. How just dead stops.
Wow, what a view that was there. He did do a nice job avoiding right there. Great job at 24. Unfortunately, did not get the W, but managed to avoid one neat wreck right there. And I just realized something. So I actually am curious to know how the 5 got involved, because I don't think that was the major. I think that may have been a secondary incident. Let's see real quick. Right into that. Oh, he just got clipped. Right there.
Tapped again.
Just missed hitting the pit wall, but he kept it together. Then he got clipped again by Alex Ferranti. He's coming in hot. That is insane right there. We have gotten word that there was a flyby of the crash that happened off turn of the TV2 camera angle, or from the spectator camera angle. This is going to be quite a view here. Give us a moment here, folks. Yeah, spectators going to be quite a view right here. So this is from turn 4 to the front stretch. You're going to see this view. Wow. Watch the 32 you're going to see coming off this angle. Wow. And you can see that car fly high in the sky, too. And then watch the 03. Wow. Gotten word about Ian Dutta and Charles Sanford. They are okay after their incident there. They are going to be all right. Let's actually do real quick, though, before we go. We got to do definitely a full onboard with Trent Dunham in the 1 on that last lap. What a way to help celebrate Second Keep's 5-year anniversary by having one of its 3 founding cars when the team first started to win the All-Star race. That is quite something. You can see he was riding smart at this time, making Seth Cole the bait car at the time. You've seen Kyle Keith up ahead. Dunham had to know he had to time that move right. Time it early, he'd have to deal with the lap car. If he didn't wait too long, he'd be finishing second. And in the end, this move right here is going to help that make Trent Dunham the All-Star race winner.
Jeez.
Well, what a race, nonetheless, and what a weekend this has been. I mean, this has got to be an unbelievable weekend. So let's get your full finishing results here, of course. After that there. Out of the race from that was Fitzwater, Dutta, Sanford, and Finguy. Shelton and Pollard were the third, were a lap down. Kyle Keith, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. He helped his teammate win. I don't know how the garage is going to feel about that one, but I'm just... I know, right? I'm just like, wow. I'm shocked. I can't get the words out of my mouth. I am that speechless that we had such a big crash and probably one of the most controversial finishes happened in All-Star Race history that just happened now. Unbelievable. Top 10 rundown was Trent Dunham, Seth Cole, fan vote winner. Cody Lamas, who won the Xfinity All-Star Race. He'll come away third. What a weekend he had there. Ended up winning Xfinity and ended up third here. Great job for Lamas, that's definitely some big momentum, especially when we head to Daytona later on this season. Jackie Tang 4th, Emma Ross 5th, Johnny Gardner 6th, Quinter Moore 7th, Dylan Pote 8th, Zach Fletcher 9th, completing the top 10, Mason Powers. Outside of that were Clint Spellman, Connor Meyer, Sky Commons, Michael Wallen, Devin Becker, Joshua Osborne, JT Bryant, Alex Ferranti, and as previously mentioned, Kyle Keith, the last car to finish the lead lap in 19th. 21 cars finished the race out of the 25. And there we have it, folks. The All-Star Race Weekend is complete. Kyle, first off, thank you for joining me in the booth. It's such a pleasure to have you in here, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's man, better the race or that I'm gonna go pop some champagne, but I don't know. But it's gonna be fun.
Definitely indeed. If you want to check out Kyle's channel, make sure to put a link down below for those who want to sub to his channel. I know the truck series is kind of inactive right now because of the situation and all that, but once the next season comes around for the NRSL, hopefully things get back together and all that. But in the meantime, Kyle is still going to do his stuff on his channel that is outside of the NRSL and all that. Maybe a few races, you never know. But in the meantime, we're going to head on out of Coca-Cola, head on over to Charlotte Motor Speedway for race number 15 of the season. Till then, this is your boy D Young signing off for the final time here at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Till then, goodbye, everybody.